Hey everybody, welcome to Controversial Reality, where we discuss controversial topics. Today's topic is the creation of Eve. People of religion believe that Eve was created from the rib of Adam. But if we look at it from a scientific standpoint, Eve being created from a part of Adam would mean that she would have his complete genetic plan. Ali is here with me to further discuss this topic.
Thank you for having me. Well, a miracle would be required here in order to change the gender determining Y chromosome to an X chromosome. For the result to be a female, which we know is XX, not a male, which is XY. Also, since those who make this claim say that the lineage is restricted to Adam and Eve, then all humans should be identical in everything, and the only difference between them would be their gender. This means we should be all a single clone with nothing setting us apart except our gender identification. This is unless they admit that the genetic mutations and evolution are true and say that evolution resulted in a change in the genetic plan, meaning that genetic mutation and alteration of traits of the offspring occurred after Adam and Eve. In fact, their theory is a dead end and this is their only way out.
Yeah, because this would require the acknowledgement of the theory of evolution and therefore contradict and refute the theory that Eve was created from Adam.
Exactly. They cannot say they only acknowledge evolution within the boundaries of the human body, because the formation of new and distinct species or diversity of traits is a result of the accumulation of and mutation and selection over time. Whoever accepts mutations and alteration of traits cannot deny that they inevitably result in speciation over time. It's not logical to accept one quarter or one half of evolution. You either accept it entirely or deny it entirely. There is no logical reason behind the foolish statements that evolution can only happen within one species, yet it cannot lead to the emergence of new species. Whoever states this only does so as a result of ignorance in the fields of genetics and evolutionary biology.
But there are those who say that the genetic plan of the part that was taken from Adam was completely changed and that Eve was then created from it. This could then be a reason for which there are diversities in human traits, as the genetic code of Eve was not the same as Adam's in that case.
If that's the case, this means that if you take the chemical material from which the genetic plan of Eve was built from, any other place on Earth, it would make no difference.
Yeah.
So what would be the reason for and wisdom behind taking a part of Adam, then demolishing it and rebuilding it again to make Eve's genetic plan? Would it not have made more sense to take the primary substance from any place on the Earth and build the genetic plan of Eve without needing to demolish it?
Yeah. Okay, then if that's the case and that thought isn't true, then how did Eve's creation take place?
Well, Adam and Eve and everyone of their time came from a mother and a father. There are no verses in the Quran that state Eve's human body was created from Adam's ribs.
Yeah.
There is no literal proof that any of the prophets of God have stated this either. There are narrations, however, they must be proven to be 100% from the prophets of God. When the Quran refers to the creation of Adam and Eve, it refers to the creation of their souls rather than their human bodies. For example, Surah An-Nisa, verse 1, which states, O mankind, fear your Lord who created you from one soul, and created from it its mate, and transmitted from both of them many men and women. And fear God through whom you ask one another, and their kingship. Indeed, God is always an observer over you. Also, the beginning of Surah Al-A'raf, verse 189, it is He who created you from one soul and made from it His wife, that He might find comfort in her.
Okay, thank you very much, Ali. Thanks for discussing this topic with me.
Thank you for having me.
To conclude this episode, the common belief that Eve was created from the rib of Adam is not correct, but rather the Quran states that Eve was created from the soul of Adam rather than his human material body. Thank you all for watching. Tune in to another episode of Controversial Reality for another controversial topic.